Hey lovers, it's Tuesday, so you know what that means.
Baby, bend over. Baby, bend over. Let me see you do that yoga.
Alright, so today we're going to get into a 15-minute yoga workout that can help you with anxiety or stress. And you can do these in the comfortability of your own home, or if you have like a big enough space in your work area. If you really need to do it, then yeah, you can definitely do it there, because nobody ever wants to have like a little anxiety attack or a stress attack at any point of their day, because obviously they're stressful. Okay, so we're going to get into it. So
the first thing we're going to get into is child's pose. You want to make sure that you're steadily on your knees and that your feet is flat and relaxed. And then we're going to go down into a deep relaxing stretch for our back and our shoulders. Make sure your neck is relaxed so that you don't build up any tension. We're trying to take away the tension, not build it up. So we're just going to hold this pose for another 15-30 seconds before we move into our next one. So the next pose we're going to do is similar to child's pose, except we're going to stretch out our right arm and bring our left arm back in front of us as if we're in child's pose, just with the right arm out. And then we'll deepen our stretch with that as well. Also remember to lower your butt. You don't want it sticking up in the air. You want to get a deep stretch, so make sure you get it as low as possible. Now we're going to move to our left hand. So we're going to put our left hand up and our right hand back in front of us like we're in child's pose, but with our left hand out. The next pose we're going to get into is the cow. Remember, we did this in the first video. We did cat and cow, but right now we're just going to focus on cow because that is a good stretch for your back as well as your shoulders. We're working on all areas that will hold a lot of tension while you're having stress or anxiety. Also remember to keep your feet flat as well. Now we're going to go into downward facing dog, and we're going to hold this for a little while and just let everything that we have built up inside of us, let it go. Let your neck hang low. Let that hang in between your arms, directly in between them. From that, we go down into our cobra pose. So now we're making sure our hands are planted on the ground firmly so that we can push our chest and our neck upwards and backwards towards the ceiling to make sure you get a nice deep stretch. Now we are going to get into frog pose, which is a good hip stretcher. If you have tight hips and maybe you're trying to work on getting a split as well, but any type of tension you have in your hips or joints, this is a good one. I'm doing each leg separately before I go into a full frog pose, which you are welcome to do the same thing. My hips are tight, so it's hard for me to do both of them at the same time without stretching out each leg first. So yes, now into our frog. Now we're going to get into some hip rotations. We're going to start on our back and bring our knees up to our chest, and then slowly around to the left side. We'll hold that for a little bit, and then we'll bring it back around, slowly around to the right side, and hold that a little bit, stretching out each side. Now we're gonna open our legs up to the sky, and we're gonna reach to try to touch our toes or our ankle, whichever feels good. If you need to put a little bend in your knees, that's fine as well. Please do not overdo it. Now with one leg lower, you're gonna bring your right knee up to your chest and over to your left side with your arms stretched out. Then back down and switch to the left side. Bring that over to the right side, also with your arms stretched out, to give yourself some more angular stretching. The last pose we're going to do is my absolute favorite pose after a long day of yoga, or just a long day period. It's called Savasana, and it just means to let all the old go and allow more space for the new to come in. So let's just take a moment and relax and lie on our backs. Think about how much we have done so far, and just relax and let go of the old and make space for the new.
So that ends today's video. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you're following me on all my social medias at Self-Love is Key, and also Kia_baby. That's my coach page. Also, please make sure that if you haven't done so already, press that button down below and subscribe, like, and comment under this video to tell me what yoga poses you want me to teach you next, or if you're a yoga person or a yogi, like you're interested in collabing, please. I am new at this, so I want to meet more yoga people and get on board with anything yoga that I possibly can. So again, thank you so much for watching. You guys have a great day. I'll see you the rest of this week. Follow me on all my social medias. Peace out.